Welcome, everyone, to a new... This is opening night for both of these squads. What are these games like to play in, Richard?
It's so much fun. You put in so... So much work in the offseason to improve, to get better, and now it's your opportunity to show it.
And let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. Cason Wallace out there with Kobe White. Then there's Klingon. Then it's Jaylen Brown. And it's Smith in at the 4. It's good.
And as a rebounder, Klingon is probably more advanced at the offensive end at this point.
Van Vliet, the pass to Booker. Here's Vucevic. Van Vliet outside. The 3 is up. Wallace pulls it in. Pass to Klingon. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Klingon's got his second bucket of the night.
And a high-effort play from Klingon, using his power to overcome the interior defense.
Shot from the top of the key. And he gets the jumper to drop.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Outside White. Eason against Brown. Here's Klingon, and he dumps it down.
And at his size, Klingon is always an above-the-rim threat.
Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. Ooh, poked away. Just over a minute and a half in. And Van Vliet has got the ball here for the Rockets. 4-point game. Pass to Siakam. Back to Van Vliet. 6 to shoot. Picked by Vucevic. No good on the triple. Smith outside. Now White. Back to Smith. Wallace outside. Beyond the arc. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Ideal way to start the game. Come out of the gate and knock down all but one of your first 5 shots.
Siakam outside. Picked by Vucevic. The 3. Siakam, no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, thanks. The Celtics this summer trading Drew Holiday for Anthony Simons, a player almost a decade younger. Simons' deep threat capability is definitely a fit for the way the Boston Celtics like to play, especially now moving forward. If he can fit in defensively, he could be a long-term contributor, guys.
He's more than capable. Okay, Shams, thank you. Now here's White. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. The motor of Kobe White. Grant seems to be ready to run the entire game and then some.
Oh, totally, B.A. For someone who is quick and can jump and has a strong handle, he's got plenty of stamina. And as a guard, you trust Kobe will make those effort plays.
When White is in rhythm, he's a good all-around scorer and can carry the offense in stretches.
White hits them both.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
And Siakam has got the ball here for Houston. They trail by 9. Pass to Vucevic. Now here's Siakam. Shot to stop the run. Gets a second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
You have to take Siakam seriously at the arc. He can hurt you from there.
Smith outside. Back to White. Fires the three. Rockets with a rebound. Left side, Eason. Outside for Booker. Inside. They swipe it. Smith with it. Siakam covering. Smith against Vucevic. White with a screen on Vucevic. Out left to the wing. For three, Klingon. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Rockets trail by 6. Booker surveying the D. Outside Eason. Vucevic in the post. Covered by Smith. Vucevic gets the bucket.
Too easy for Vucevic. He feasts from these interior spots.
Celtics lead by 4. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I did get a chance to speak with Houston's head coach. Right away, we got to talking about Jaylen Brown, and he said he's going to make trouble for us, but with strong coverage and fast rotations, I think we'll do a good job limiting his production. Some confident words from Coach on how they'll slow down Brown's output tonight. Back over to you guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Wallace misses. Houston has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Up top, Siakam. Outside, Eason. Houston working the ball around. Van Vliet outside. Over White. Van Vliet misses.
Usually he's a master in the midi, but not that time.
Pass to Klingon. Outside White. Picked by Smith. To the paint. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And there's the length of Smith at work. Playing big on the interior.
Booker, pass to Siakam. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
Van Vliet against White. Over Van Vliet. Siakam pulls down the board.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Eason can't get it to go. Celtics lead by 4. Pass to Wallace. And it's stolen by Van Vliet. Here's Booker. Boston pulls it in. Klingon's got his 6th rebound on the night. For Boston, they've gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. Klingon with a screen. Brown against Booker. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Well, the Rockets shooting just 36% here in the first quarter. Back to Siakam. Up and over Smith. And Siakam gets it to go. Siakam's got 7 points. Boston shooting only 42% to get this one going. And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
Will go for a different look here. Gay's checked in for Vucevic. Dunn comes in for Eason. Dick, he's checked in for Booker. And Black subbed in for Van Vliet. Here's Murray Boyles. He's covered by Siakam. Walter from outside. Rebounded by Dunn.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Pass to Gay to the wing, right side. And here's Siakam. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there. And it's Simons with the ball for Boston. To the inside, Murray Boyles. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the three ball.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Back to Siakam. Shot clock at 3. And that one drops for him. Siakam's got 9 points.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high quality shooting.
Brown scanning the floor. The fader. Another miss. He's 0 for 2 now. The Rockets have got 6 of 14 in so far. Outside Dick. Pass to Siakam. And he hits it to tie the game. He's got 11.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Siakam's gone 5 of 7 from the floor here. Brown passes to Simons. Just 5 on the clock. Boston needs to get off a shot here. Here's Walter. It's hauled in by Houston. 1:51 left in the first quarter here. Siakam, pass to Dunn. Black, right side. Down low. Here's Gay. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. And the Rockets lead by 2. The Celtics shooting just 38% so far in this one. Left side, Brown. Overdone. Boston, no good that time either. The Rockets have gotten 8 of 16 attempts to fall. Right side, Dick. 4-3. Hits the trifecta.
And I love Dick's aggressive mindset. I mean, this is how lethal he can be catching and firing.
1 minute left in the first. Now here's Simons. No points yet. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And now let's glance at the league's most aggressive defensive teams from last year. Boston in second.
They made life hard on opponents. One of the best defenses in the NBA last year.
And here's Houston. They're on an 18-4 run. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
Pass to Dick. Puts up a 3. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Siakam. And now it's an 8-point Rocket lead.
I'll tell you, Grady Dick can shoot for days. I mean, his confidence from beyond the arc is really incredible.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Valanciunas finds Simons. Good work defensively by Black.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Out to the wing. Here's Siakam. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's the Houston Rockets finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Rockets?
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And, of course, taking it inside, always a great game plan. And I'm curious if there'll be an adjustment from the defensive end. Maybe sag off some shooters a little.
We've got Fred VanVleet. He's out there with Anthony Black. Grady Dick out there with Nikola Vucevic. And it's done in at the 4. That's the 5 for Houston right now. White, good.
Attacking the heart of that defense. What I like about White, he can finish with either hand.
A streamlined rebuild for the Rockets. In 2021, they trade away James Harden. 4 years later, the #2 seed in the West, Grant.
Yeah, and they haven't shortchanged their future either. Sure, they've added key veterans, but the bulk of their roster still very young with room to grow.
Valanciunas with a screen on Van Vliet. White finds Valanciunas. Pass to Wallace. Now White from the arc. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds in the game.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
To the middle. And Vucevic slams it in.
That's just an aggressive finish by Vooch. Once he gets strong inside positioning, he's looking for the finish.
Pass to Valanciunas. Wallace outside. Nice ball movement by Boston. Walter from outside. The Rockets pull it in. Vucevic has got his 5th rebound in this one. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. The Celtics understand that they'll be tested. Jaylen Brown said growth is a journey with ups and downs. You have to stay with it. You can't complain. Don't let it break your spirit. We've just got to keep building the right habits, keep being versatile, and keep learning from these experiences. Back over to you guys.
Always looking to get better. Thank you, Allie. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Pass to Valanciunas. The kick out to White for 3. They get it again. Here's Walter. Outside White. And here's Valanciunas. Covered by Vucevic. Valanciunas can't get it to go. Houston leading by 10. Now here's Van Vliet. Pass to Vucevic. Back to Van Vliet. Good work defensively by White.
Uncharacteristic, but that's a bucket he'll convert 90% of the time.
Back to Wallace. Here's Valanciunas. Covered by Vucevic. Fader on the way. Valanciunas can't get it to go. The Rockets have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Black outside. Pass to Vucevic. Over Valanciunas. Vucevic gets the bucket. Vucevic has got 6 in the quarter.
Well, he's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
Here's Wallace. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Vucevic. Boston pulls it in. Valanciunas has got rebound #5 here tonight. And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Eason's checked in for Houston. Booker comes in for Black. Klingon, he's checked in for Boston. Simons comes in for Wallace. Celtics trail by 9. Simons passes to White. Smith with a screen on Van Vliet. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
To the left side wing. Pass to Booker. Launches a 3. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Booker's got 5 now.
A reliable three-point sniper. I like seeing Booker connect from downtown.
White, the pass to Smith. Here's Walter. Here's Klingon. And he jams it home with authority.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Pass to Vucevic. Klingon with the block.
Okay, young fella. Look, I'll tell you this. Do not test Donovan Klingon. They just learned that the hard way.
Now Easton. Van Vliet outside. And here's Booker from behind the arc. Ooh, Booker doing Booker things.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Pass to Simons. Stolen by Booker. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
And what makes Booker so difficult to guard is that he can score from every spot on the floor.
Everyone knows Devin Booker for one thing, Richard, his ability to score.
Yeah, I always think back to that 70-point game he had against the Celtics. He was only 20 at the time, the youngest ever in that 70-point club.
The first free throw is good. You know, for a team that's had deep playoff runs almost every year recently, the Celtics fell short last season, RJ.
Well, injuries and other factors played into that. But there's so much parity in the NBA right now. There is no team invincible come playoff time.
Gay's checked in for Nikola Vucevic. And that's good as he hits both shots. And players these days with great ball handling, but occasionally getting away with a carry at times.
Oh, you know, B.A., the old discontinued dribble. I mean, this might be where tracking cameras can start to help because that's such a tough call for an official to assess in the moment. Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. No doubt Anthony Simons has shown he can be a 20-point-per-game scorer in this league.
Yeah, the shooting is great. He's a natural at finding his shot, but he'll be targeted at the other end. That's where he's got to improve.
Booker, the pass to Dick. Now here's Van Vliet. Outside Booker. Back to Van Vliet. Clock at 4. With some arc. It's tipped. Here's Murray Boyles. And here's Simons outside.
First, Klingon screens the defender out of the play and then capitalizes.
The Rockets lead by 11. Pass to Gay. Van Vliet scanning the floor. White with the steal. Here's Murray Boyles, defended by Easton. Gets it down to single digits.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
Outside Booker. Back to Van Vliet. Shot on the wing. The shot that time not on target. Good work defensively by White. Simons outside. Outside White. Pass to Murray Boyles. To the wing on the left. Here's Walter. The kick out to White. Takes the 3. Offensive rebound. And here's Klingon. And the Rockets have had success adding veteran leadership to their young roster, RJ.
And that's a great lesson in roster building. It's always beneficial to have adults in the room, experienced guys who can set positive examples for younger players.
2 shots. Last on the first.
The first one falls. The floor is space for the Celtics, Richard, and they've launched threes at a record pace.
And when those shots are falling, they are tough to beat. But you live by the 3, die by the 3. Some say they settle when the shot's not falling.
And the Rockets making a change here. Siakam's checked in. The Celtics also with a sub. Brown's checked in, and he makes both free throws.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Now Now Van Vliet. No points so far. Outside Booker. Inside. Here's Gay. No good. Unable to win this run.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
Pass to Simons. Clinging with a screen. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
You can see that this is how dominant Klingen can be. And when he's hot like this, it's wise to keep feeding him.
Booker with it. He's got 10.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. And Chris Finch wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
Season, the best when it comes to shot blocking. Fourth, Donovan Klingen.
It's obvious that he completely dedicated himself to protecting the rim, doing everything he could to get his hands on as many shots as possible.
Here's Walter. No made baskets yet. Nice ball movement by Boston. Pass to Simons. The three is up. Siakam pulls down the board. Siakam's got 5 rebounds tonight. And here's Van Vliet. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Now Brown, guarded by Van Vliet, to the paint. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
Clock at 6. Here's Booker, and another basket for Houston.
Keep feeding the hot hand. Booker has it going in this one.
Boston on offense. They're on a 12-4 run. Pass to Brown. Klingen with a screen. Down low. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Klingen's got 18.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
To the inside. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And we talk about Siakam's versatility. Well, there it is. Nice pass.
Brown against Eason. Klingen with a screen. Inside. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
He had a huge height advantage there and did not mess around.
Siakam the screen. And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Dunn, he's checked in for the Rockets. Black comes in for Van Vliet. To the paint, deflects the pass. Back comes Houston in transition. Here's Booker. Look at Booker elevate.
And we've kind of come to expect this performance from Booker every night. His scoring is just that consistent.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Down low. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. And Booker has got the ball here for the Rockets. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Black outside. The 3 ball. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's Houston up 5. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
I like how they've been eating the glass. Figuratively, no one should eat glass.
Just barbecue chicken.
This is...
And moving along, a metric for that first half. Love me some metrics. Checking out the top performer on each team.
These two guys, we thought they'd bring...
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. We've seen Donovan Clingan really having a great game.
And given that he's just delivered a double-double through 2 quarters, I'm excited to see his stats at the end of the night.
But I don't think that that's the most important thing to him. Sure, putting up big numbers doesn't hurt, but he's all about getting the win over everything else.
Time to go courtside and hear what's going on with Cason Wallace. Allie, what's the word?
Thank you. I just talked with Boston's head athletic trainer. The initial diagnosis is a strained MCL, with severity yet to be determined and is pending an MRI. They've made the call that they feel it's okay for him to play. And even though there's a moderate recovery time, he's also confident at the moment to be back on the floor.
Okay, thanks for that.
That's the kind of news you just dread hearing. Here's hoping for a smooth recovery.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. Jabari Smith out there with Donovan Clingan. Then it's Jaylen Brown. Then it's Cason Wallace. And it's White in at the 1. Wallace outside. White against Van Vliet. Back to Wallace. Now here's White. And here's Brown for 3. They get it back. Here's Clingan. Oh! Throw it down! Wow! And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. There's the foul. It's on Cason Wallace. That's his first foul of the game.
13 foul.
.90 seconds into the second half now. Pick by Vucevic. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Siakam. Lets it go from deep.
Look, that's some great defense from Smith. He can be a top-level defender in this league.
Grant, the thing about Jaylen Brown, he doesn't need a lot of space to get his shot off.
You know, B.A., he has a quick release and rises high on his jumper. Has a great up fake and can stop on a dime. Usually all the space he needs to find his shot.
Siakam cashes in the triple.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
White, the pass to Brown. To the middle. Here's Clingan. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
He's really become a better all-around player. Brown's passing continues to evolve. Nice find.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Jaylen Brown is rounding out his game in all facets. He said, I've definitely worked on my playmaking, just being able to see the floor, making great reads, creating for my teammates, and putting pressure on the defense. Brian?
Allie, thanks for the report. And Chris Finch wants a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Jonas Valanciunas has checked in for Boston.
Checking in for the Celtics. Number 41, Jonas Valanciunas.
And the Celtics in possession here. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. And that's a 1-game homestand for the club. Brown against Eason. Right side Brown. Wallace, right side. Pass to White. Here's Brown. Again, the miss by Boston.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Outside, Brown. Valanciunas with a screen on Eason. Here's Brown. Here's Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
I mean, with his height and size, stopping Valanciunas just isn't an option sometimes. What a jam.
Here's Booker. Booker will not be denied.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Nice ball movement by Boston. Valanciunas sets a screen. Here's Brown. Wallace outside. Fires the three. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Houston leading by 11. To the inside. Here's Siakam. That one's off for him. 6 for 11 now. It's Brown on the wing. Guarded by Van Vliet. Eason with a steal. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Vucevic. Van Vliet outside. Three-pointer. Boston pulls it in.
And let's be honest, they're winning in spite of his atrocious shooting performance.
And here's Brown for three. Bullseye! Jaylen Brown!
A dangerous shooter from all areas. Brown's eyes get real big when he shoots these corner threes.
Pass to Vucevic. Here's the three. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Booker's got 3 assists in the game.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Smith outside. Just 5 to shoot. Valanciunas with a screen on Van Vliet. And here's Brown for three. It's rebounded by Houston. Vucevic has got 9 rebounds now.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
Smith against Eason. Pass to Siakam. Let's go with a three. Van Vliet misses. Celtics trail by 11. White, the pass to Wallace. Down low. Vucevic with a steal. Here's Siakam. Taking on all comers, Siakam. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Rockets.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
When White gets going at full speed, it is tricky to get in front of this man.
Houston leading by 11. And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
And the Rockets will go for a different look here. Gay's checked in for Nikola Vucevic. Dunn comes in for Pascal Siakam. Dick, he's checked in for Eason. And Black subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. Dunn outside. Pass to Gay. Valanciunas with a rebound. Valanciunas has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Simons finds Valanciunas. The Rockets pull it in. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Back to Booker. Pass to Dunn. Fires for three. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Booker's got his 4th assist with that last one.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Houston leading by 14. Dunn outside. Pass to Dick. From outside the arc. Boston pulls it in. Valanciunas has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Murray Boyles. Here's Walter. Booker defending. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Simons. Gay with a rebound. Houston has got 4 of 8 attempts to fall from deep here in the third quarter. Booker, good.
This is Booker at his most dangerous. No hesitation right there.
Pass to Simons. From the line. Again, Simons missing. And for the Rockets, they're shooting 55% for the game so far. Booker. And Booker with the jam.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
Celtics trail by 18. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Pass to Valanciunas. Will it go? It's rebounded by Dick. Valanciunas has gone just 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. Here's Booker, and he drains another one. He's now 10 of 11 from the field.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
The Celtics shooting 35% in the third quarter. To the paint. Valanciunas, good. Valanciunas has gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
I like it. An old school 5. Jonas primarily does his scoring close in.
Dunn outside. For 3, Booker. Valanciunas with a rebound. Valanciunas has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
The D has to respect his range. He made 2 in the first half, and he's capable of draining even more here in the second.
Back to Wallace. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Wallace has got 8.
Yeah, when you put Simons in that pick and roll action, it puts major pressure on the defense.
Black passes to Booker. 1:25 left in the third. It's good. Booker's got 12 points in just the second half.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
They get it back. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Valanciunas has got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, he's a top-tier offensive rebounder. Valanciunas uses his size and strength to his advantage to do damage on the boards.
Here's the pick. Here's Black. Again, Houston.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Pass to Walter. Now Valanciunas. Here's Simons. Shot clock at 6. 16 feet out. And the shot falls short that time.
This is hard to watch. You might want to put the kids to bed. This man still has not hit a shot this quarter.
Booker, the pass to Dick. Shoots over Walter. Boston pulls it in. Now Wallace. Pass to Murray Boyles. There's Simons with a 3. He drops it from range. He's got 5. Devin Booker. He's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for Houston. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. We're coming right back. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Not just playing selflessly, but also making a smart decision with the ball.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works, or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Fred VanVleet out there with Anthony Black. Then it's Pascal Siakam. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. And it's Dick in at the 3, the small forward. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Shoots off the step back. Kick out to Brown. Look at Brown getting it done inside.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
The Rockets lead by 13. Siakam outside. Inside. Here's Vucevic swinging with the block.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Man, Simons is such a skilled two-guard. Fantastic at keeping his balance through contact.
And that one falls for Simons. 60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Siakam looking it over. Pass to Vucevic. Siakam outside. Now Van Vliet. Launches it. And Klingon pulls it down.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
The Rockets lead by 10. That's tipped. Black passes to Van Vliet. And here comes the break. Here's Brown.
Oh, yes.
Throw it down.
Oh. Come on, Jalen. That's just ridiculous.
Black outside. Siakam in the post. He's against Smith. Siakam, no good. Celtics trail by 8. White with it. Banked it in off the glass.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
All the momentum seems to be running in their favor. They're close to taking the lead.
Van Vliet finds Siakam. Vucevic, a screen on Smith. Here's Siakam. Gets the 14-footer to fall. And the Rockets lead by 8.
Using focus and balance to convert jumpers. Wow. Siakam has really improved his shooting.
Pass to Brown. Back to Smith. Fires, high post. And it's Simons missing. And so it's Siakam with it. He brings it up for the Rockets. Dick against Brown. Dick, the pass to Siakam. Unable to get that one. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Pass to Brown. Back to Simons. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got his 7th assist here tonight. And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Eason's checked in for the Rockets. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. He told his guys to stay after it, to not get complacent and lazy with this lead. He wants them to keep adding to it. We'll see if they're able to do it. Guys?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Smith against Siakam. Van Vliet outside. And here's White. To the paint. Pass to Van Vliet. Outside Eason. Now here's Dick, defended by Brown. And here's Siakam from downtown. Boston pulls it in. Klingon's got his 16th rebound on the night. Here's Smith. And he banks in the layup.
I mean, he loves a challenge. That's something Smith will get a lot of at this level.
Outside Dick. Pass to Siakam. Vucevic, a screen on Smith. And here's Siakam for 3. Nails it from 3. Siakam's got 21.
That's his 3rd triple of the night. His 2nd since halftime.
Brown against Eason. Tries to spin move. Brown in the high post. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Eason. It's hauled in by Houston. Vucevic has got 11 rebounds in the game.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ball game.
Pass to Siakam. Back to Dick. Van Vliet outside. Looking to get back on track. And it's good on the lay-in. And now a 9-point Houston lead.
And after he went scoreless in the first half, he's finally getting it going, looking much more comfortable.
To the middle. Here's Klingon. Drops it hard with one hand. Wow, Oh, he makes it look easy.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Pass to Van Vliet. Picked by Vucevic. Lets the three fly. And Houston, another three.
Well, after an uneven first half, he's managed to right the ship and get things going.
Now here's Simons. Smith with a screen on Dick. And here's Simons outside. Rebound by Van Vliet. The Rockets lead by 10. Here's Siakam. Van Vliet outside. Here's Vucevic. And Vucevic slams it in.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
And the jam by Brown.
Such a great athlete, an elite athlete. JB is at his best, in my opinion, when he is attacking the rim.
Vucevic finds Eason. Houston working the ball around. Siakam. Boston with a rebound.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
Here's Brown. Here's White. Up again. It's good on the putback. And the action on hold. It appears there's been an injury. Yep, he's definitely in a bad way out there right now. Man, that's tough to see.
Oh, man, that's tough. You just never like to see this in sports.
Yeah, you just hope it's nothing serious and that he's able to get back on the court as soon as possible.
Houston making some changes. Dunn comes in for Pascal Siakam. And it's Devin Booker in for Dick. Booker against Simons. Left side Booker. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Anthony Simons.
Outstanding initiative from Booker. Terrific at earning these calls inside.
For your Rockets, Devin Booker. 2 shots.
Two.
First free throw is good.
This is who you want at the line, and Booker gets himself there a lot.
The Celtics making a switch here. Wallace is checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Celtics trail by 10. Outside White. Back to Brown. Takes a three. He buries it from 3. Brown's got 12 points in just the second half.
Once a weakness in Brown's arsenal, now he's a legitimate threat to burn you from deep.
Booker, the pass to Eason. There's the 3. And it's Devin Booker with the 3. Booker's got 31.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Smith outside. Pass to Wallace. Back to Smith. Outside, Brown. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Van Vliet outside. To the left wing. Now here's Vucevic. Pass to Eason. Jacks up a 3. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. And here we go. The Rockets in transition. Booker cashing in on the fast break.
Yeah, and you don't want to let Devin Booker get easy points in transition.
And so it's White with it. He brings it up for Boston. Now Klingon. Here's the pass to Brown. Here's Smith. Picked by Smith. Now Brown fires the 3. Buries it from outside.
You know this is coming with Brown. He is a ruthless sniper outside.
Houston leading by 9. Van Vliet. The putback. Oh, he rips it down off the miss.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up. Brown. Oh, finishing off a slick move.
Ooh, that's a slick move off the deck. Brown finds ways to free himself up.
Booker fires. Rebounded by Smith. Celtics trail by 9. Here's the pass to Brown. 1:46 left in the fourth. Got that time. Houston has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the fourth. And Jaylen Brown gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Houston making some changes. Dick, he's checked in for Dunn. And Black subbed in for Fred VanVleet. Stolen. Smith outside. Here's the pass to Brown. Six to shoot. From 12 feet out. Yes, sir! Count it!
And each year, it seems Brown keeps getting better at shooting the ball, especially from the mid-range.
Black outside. There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Dick. And stolen by Brown.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
Anything other than a make is game over. This is where you lean on your stars to get you to the finish line.
Connect!
What an important hoop for Klingen.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Here's Booker. Booker drawing the double. Vucevic outside. Here's Eason. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. What a sensational move captured from the connected cam. Sponsored by AT&T.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
It needs to be a quick shot, then a quick foul.
Brown! And they get it back.
Big rebound and a smart play to kick it right out. They want to use as much time as possible here. Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in. And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
First one drops, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 5-point game.
Timeout. Calm and cool, and his free throws put a bow on this one. Nice way to finish the game up.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They trail by 5. All right, guys, what's your take?
I mean, they're still battling, but this one is just about official.
And so it's Houston winning this one. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game, but they overcame every one.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Hey there, I'm here with Pascal Siakam. The shots were falling for you tonight. How'd you like the flow offensively?
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson, this